Hey Pisces, how are you guys doing? This is your reading for April, and this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's see what wants to come out for you today for the month of April. And I know we're already in April, but April is supposed to be a really strong month, just because there's an eclipse. Stop, I was just thinking this. Okay, heart chakra. And I'm actually a Pisces rising, so that's kind of funny. Okay, we got root chakra. I'm gonna put it this way so you guys can see. And love begins. Wow. So we have, and Venus. So let's see what wants to come out for you today for the month of April. And I know we're already in April, but April is supposed to be a really strong month, just because there's an eclipse. Stop, I was just thinking this. Okay, heart chakra. And I'm actually a Pisces rising, so that's kind of funny. Okay, we got root chakra. I'm gonna put it this way so you guys can see. And love begins. Wow. So we have the number 6 here. So this could have to do with love. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm a Pisces rising, and I've actually been connecting a little bit with Archangel Raphael. So maybe a lot of you will hear that name in the next few days or in the month. But a lot of you actually with the heart and the root chakra, a lot of you are looking out the window more often and kind of appreciating the sky, the weather, everything around you. And this is actually very important if you're on a spiritual path. There's no way you could be spiritual if you're not taking time to appreciate nature. Shit. Okay. And you got shadow. So this has to do with the moon. So a lot of you are kind of diving into your deep down desires and maybe sexual fantasies that haven't been fulfilled. I hope this angle works out because this is a new one. Okay. What do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? This heart chakra one is really speaking to me because I actually was thinking heart chakra when I was meditating on the cards. So that's really crazy. Protection. This is becoming a real spiritual reading already. Some of you are going to fall in love this month or re-fall in love. You have death. Okay, so with the eclipse happening, a lot of things are ending here because with shadow 18 totaling down to 9, this is almost a full something transitioning. Okay, and we have anger. So I think some of you or a lot of you feel like you're owed something. At the top, you have intuition. Sorry, that's really bright. And at the bottom, you have isolation, which matches this energy, which matches the Hermit. For those of you that do tarot, you know what that means. And for those of you that don't, this means that a lot of you are actually spending less time with your friend and more time alone. Yeah, okay, let's get into it. So let's do heart chakra. Holy crap. Okay, so let's begin with heart chakra. Yeah. A lot of you are having trouble sleeping or having weird dreams. Justice in reverse. and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So actually, there's some of you dealing with legal issues and you're not sure how it's gonna come out. A lot of you feel like something isn't fair, and a lot of you are worried about money more than you should. All right, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, something here is stopping you from focusing on your career or seeing the potential that you really have in other opportunities. With the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, a lot of you are, somebody just got fired or is quitting a job or is receiving bad news about money. Something is, yeah, something's getting you in your head a lot. It has to do with money and material items. Maybe some of you, I hope not, somebody just lost a house or is losing a house. Somebody is getting divorced. Or, oh look, the Hermit wanted to come out. Oh yeah, someone's getting divorced. This is probably where this death and anger is coming from. Well then, just know that things are happening the way they're meant to with the protection energy. This is like really diverse. Okay, so this could literally be somebody getting fired, somebody losing friends, somebody losing family, somebody going to court, and like it could be different for everybody. But with this, it's something that's gonna hurt you a lot and it's gonna get you in your head a lot. Or some of you are freaking out about it too much, but things are happening the way they're supposed to. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna see more about root. Let's see more about this root chakra. And with the number 4 can represent frustrations, but it can also represent wisdom out of frustration. So I think that when things feel like they're falling apart, they're actually falling into place. And I say that a lot, but it's actually true. Alright, some of you are losing a job but gaining another one, or some of you are like, you know what, fuck that, I'm starting my own business and it's gonna work out just fine. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is something ending to start something new, and with the 1 and the Death, yeah, something is ending to start something new. And it could have to do with family fulfillment. Like you're in this April looks like it's gonna be like up and down, like very emotional roller coaster, because a lot of you are getting in touch with your true purpose in life, but it's not gonna seem like it at first. It's gonna seem like everything's literally falling apart. A lot with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, a lot of you are going through car troubles or will be in the month of April. Oh, actually, I want to say something. Pisces placements. I want to say it has something to do with Mercury. Now, whoever has the right information can correct me, but when there's things that you're not doing the way that it should be done, you guys can expect car problems. Like that happens a lot for some Pisces placements, and whoever has more information on this can elaborate, but this is something worth looking into if a lot of you have your natal chart like handy. All right. Oh, you like Cafe Astrology? I recommend Sanctuary, but yeah. All right, let's see more about the Ten of Pentacles. This is something with money. So like when you're losing money, also you can receive like an inheritance or something that is like completely unexpected with money. With the Three of Wands, a lot of you need money to move. A lot of you are moving, and a lot of you want to buy a house. This is actually resonating with me. That's funny. But a lot of you are looking to buy a house or looking to move to buy a house. But I think that you decided on where you want to move depending on like where you feel attracted to. Like, so maybe some of you out of nowhere decided to move. But yeah, a lot of things are ending here for you. I feel like it's friendships. Maybe a lot of you are decided not to tell your family that you're moving. Let me see more about this. A lot of you are relocating because of a job. So the Fool. A lot of you are not telling your family that you're moving. A lot of you decided to move on an impulse. A lot of you are moving far away or are relocating for a job, but you kind of just said yes on a whim and you're not knowing where it's gonna go. But like when you do these things, you get it with the Fool card, it's reminding you to make decisions logically and not just out of excitement. And actually the Fool could actually go back into the root chakra, because this is really what makes you decide things in a logical way. With the mountains that are surrounding the Fool, it's kind of like he's accepting that it might be a hard a journey, that it's not going to be super easy. And with the dog right here, like this could represent intuition. So something doesn't seem right, you got to go with your intuition to make this decision, whatever it might be. I know there's not a lot of decision cards here, but I just feel like someone said yes on like impulsively. Like I'm sensing like impulsiveness here. But you never know where this could go. This could be good. Let me see more about this. Let me see the Fool. Excuse me. Yo, actually, I just burped, right? That probably could mean like I'm speaking truth. Throat chakra. I'm so serious. Okay, so energy releases do work like that with like bodily functions. So maybe some of you are starting to speak your mind more than you usually have. Maybe that's how you got to this opportunity. Like, shit. Good for you, Pisces, because y'all tend to stay quiet a lot. All right. The Fool, please. Page of Wands and the Star. Yes, this could have been impulsive, on a whim, or just a passionate, like, yes, I want to totally go for it, but I haven't really thought about it kind of energy. And with the Star, at this point, you're just hoping for things to go the right way. A lot of you did this for your family, whatever this is. And self-love, like if you don't have a family, well, I think that you're also you're hoping to find a foundation for this with this Love Begins, wherever it is that you want to go. Or if this is not about moving, this is definitely about a new job or new friendships. But honestly, this is really giving me alone vibes. So this is really giving me that a lot of you are taking what just happened in the month of April and turning it into something good. So you're not just sitting around crying about it. You're kind of like, if I want things to work out, I gotta go and work for it, right? Like, why mope about this job that you lost, or this money that you might have lost, or whatever that you might have lost? That's just wasting time, and I think that a lot of you are recognizing that. With the Page of Wands, you could be receiving some quick, like whatever this might be coming in quick. Like it could have been like, hey, you know, we can promote you if you decide that you want to relocate here. Just you gotta let us know now, though. You know what I mean? Or it could be like a, hey, somebody could have proposed. Actually, I just got that. Somebody could have proposed. And you might have said yes on impulse. I don't know. Something about impulse here. You take that how it goes. We're going to move on to the next message and see what comes out. Then we're gonna go in with the Sun Tarot. All right, love begins and anger. Love begins. Love begins, please. Okay, we're gonna do maybe they need to be shuffled more. Love begins, please. Okay, with this love begins in this page of wands, somebody might be confessing something to you. But you might think that they're coming off childish. This could be an Aquarius or Sag, Leo, Aries. I don't know. Take that as it comes. Take that as it resonates. Many different messages for different people. I'm trying to see here how it's connecting. All right, let's see more about this Five of Cups. A lot of you need to get your priorities straight. Two of Wands. Okay. A lot of you are reminiscing on things that happened before. Like, a lot of you are trying to shed old ways of being and recognizing where you're blocking your own growth. So you're kind of like thinking about that, right? And with the Two of Wands, you're stepping. Some of you are dealing with someone that's hot and cold, on and off, doesn't know what they want. But a lot of you are also thinking of remembering things that were upsetting or kind of got in the way of things prior, and you're just kind of like going over those memories again, or you will be, right? You just have to make sure that your communications are coming off logical and not just emotional, because maybe you're not moving on from these things that made you angry, focusing on them. You know, with this love begins, don't block your beginning in love with yourself and others in your career. Don't do this to yourself. You've got to like maybe confront things, but logically, you know, like you might get a better reaction, maybe like different actions for a different result kind of thing. So let's see more about this. More about the Five of Cups and the Two of Wands, please. Oh shit. Oops, sorry. Alright, the Ten of Swords. Okay, so the Ten of Swords wanted to also come out in reverse, so I'm gonna give you both meanings. Something, like when I mentioned here earlier, something is coming to an end. It is coming to an end. But this is something that you don't want out of your control to come to an end. But either it's going, this ending of, or this shedding that you're doing is either going to open these new doors for you and open your eyes in a new way. And at the Ten of Swords, even in reverse, you're getting over these things. So you're going to get over them with some work and some self-growth. I totally see you getting over all these things before, and maybe even confronting the people that made you angry about whatever it was you're finally speaking out and you're like, you know what? You hurt me, but that's that, right? Time to move on. At the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Pentacles in the Chariot, maybe some of you are thinking about door dashing or being Uber drivers or just something from home. But yeah, I can see something about delivery drivers, Uber drivers, something about driving. There's a lot of anxieties here coming back into your head about the past, and I think it has to do with this. But the divine is letting you know that it's gonna be okay, and you have every right to feel angry, and you have every right, because this also, now I'm sensing that it could be a form of self-love, giving yourself that healing that you deserve, which also sometimes people need to know how they hurt you. Alright, this shadow. Let's see more about the shadow. Shadow, please. Stop. Is it what I think it is? Oh man. Okay, it kind of relates though. Okay, so with the shadow, the moon, there's things that you're thinking to yourself. Things about your deep down desires, or maybe mistakes that you personally made that you need to kind of sort out. And this is a really transformational period for a lot of people. You know, sometimes you do have to kind of pay attention to your dreams, or kind of take that resting period so you can figure out what it is that needs to be done, needs to be said, and in your own personal life, things that you need to improve. Because there's always room for growth, and I think you know that. And with this, maybe there's going to be a very important conversation coming up. Maybe something about you confronting somebody about the ways that they hurt you, or things that they've done in the past, or things that you're still hurting about. But with the Ten of Swords, because I wanted to come out in reverse the first time, it's going to help you get over. You're going to get over this, because this middle message right here is giving me total moving on vibes, and just kind of just taking that leap of faith to new things, right? This is very diverse, so I think there's a lot of you going through many different things that you don't seem as beneficial right now, like you're not really seeing the benefit in it. But what's meant for you is put in your path, and what's not is taken away. And at the time, sometimes when you're dealing with something at that time, you have to kind of take what you learn from that for that time. So instead of saying so-and-so wasted my time, kind of like realize what you need to realize from the situation. And this goes back into this Four of Swords and this Moon card, to not lie to yourself and be honest with yourself, and take as much time as you need to get your words sorted out, you know, get that self-love sorted out. Actually, I had a feeling this was going to come out with the Moon. So the Sun, and I keep saying Moon because the shadow card does represent the Moon, but here we have the Sun. And once you face these deep down desires, or maybe unfulfilled sexual fantasies, or maybe things about you that you've trying to been hiding from yourself and from others, once you think about them and confront them and face them, you're gonna feel so much better. And this is giving me such releasing and feeling better vibes. And this could really go with like so many different things, because that's really the advice for so many things, to let things go. There's no point in dwelling on the past, you know, there's just kind of reviewing and moving on. And I think that you're gonna feel refreshed, awakened, you know, feeling better, feeling inspired. Maybe after this moving period, maybe after, you know, this investing that you're doing, maybe a promotion, whatever this is, it's gonna work out. You just have to have faith. And kind of don't sit there thinking that things are going to work themselves out. You've got to make these movements. So let's see more about the Sun. The Six of Wands. Some of you are having a baby. Some of you are having a baby. Some of you are starting a new job. Wow, with the Ace of Pentacles, new family, new job, a lot of new things here. Maybe your car is gonna break down and you're gonna get a new one, right? But one thing I do want to warn you of, try not to like dwell too much on the past, or try not to also make toxic decisions, how you did before, because the divine can easily take this away from you. So just move on and do the right thing no matter what. And then when you're also doing something for other people, don't do it for recognition or how it might make you look. Do it from the bottom of your heart because you mean it. But yeah, this is a lot of new beginnings with the Sun and the Six of Wands, new relationship, new family with that Ace of Pentacles that wanted to come out, new jobs, new a lot of things. Wow. And it's like, see, this is the Tower. For those of you that read tarot, the Tower could mean sudden changes. This is all giving me Tower moments. So just trust the process. And we're gonna end this reading with a Sun card. I'm sorry, it's called the Sun Tarot. And I remember I mentioned my sister let me borrow these. But yeah, we're gonna end the reading with one of those. Or a couple of those. So what do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Pisces. Ooh, so we have, wow, convention, generosity, principle. So yeah, this is having to do with birth at the bottom, funny. Have convention, generosity, and principle. And these colors are also giving me like speaking your mind out more, sorting out the things that you need to be sorted out, and kind of like prioritizing, getting your priorities straight. What's really more important here? And then once you start realizing this, maybe if some of you have a little extra money or something, maybe doing something nice like buying a coworker lunch, or making maybe someone's going through something, maybe making them a pie, I don't know, just something nice from the heart, maybe being a little more generous, and kind of even with yourself, having compassion with yourself, like don't be giving out too much, like keep yourself in mind, and just watch your confidence build up. And you might actually influence people more than you think. When people see you doing these good deeds, you might inspire somebody to also do other good deeds. You never know, like it's nice to be nice, and it's nice to be nice to yourself. So with this principle, I'm really going to highlight this card. Take time for yourself as much as you should be giving out, because Pisces, they love their family and stuff and their friends, but take time for yourself. And a lot of you are being forced to, like a lot of you are probably seeing who wasn't really your friend to begin with. All right, this is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.